Hi, my name is Paul. Today I'm going to show you how to use more tools option in Movavi video editor. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel. You can also share it with your friend. Go to the description section. You'll find the download link of Movavi Video Editor Plus. Now, let's begin. I have some videos here of myself and some also I've downloaded from the internet, sites like Pixabay and Pexels. Now I'll just come here under the two more tools options. It will give me these two options. But today we're going to look at the video editing options. Uh, Here you'll have all the tools. We are going to look at the video editing options. The audio editing options will look next time. So I'll just click this down arrow and it will give me more options. Now the first thing I'll do, I'll just come again here and maybe pull down some video in my timeline. I'll just double click it and it will just come to my timeline like that. Then I can just come and place my cursor or my slider here to where I want it to be. Now after putting your video in the timeline, make sure you select it. Then you just click on the color adjustments. Then here you have the options. Now these are presets color manual. If you just click it, to just adjust, just click it. These are auto, just click it. But if you want manual, just come to manual where you can easily have control. For example, if I want to increase the brightness, I'll just pull the slider like this. As you can see my preview here, the video is changing the brightness. Now what about the contrast? Now the contrast here, you can easily also adjust the contrast here. For example, maybe I want to increase the contrast and I reduce the brightness. I think let me increase the brightness. You can also add more color by using saturation here. You can see the more colors is added and maybe more brightness like that. Now if I click here and play, you can see it has become better. This is especially if you did if you shoot your video in a dark room or wherever. Now the next option I'm going, there's also other options here where you can play around with the gamma, the shadows and the rest. You can also play around with the hue and saturation where you can play around the color. Maybe you want them to be greenish or kind of want them to be just like that. I just undo by just pressing this one here and it will undo everything and the video will just come the way it was. Now the next tool I'm going to show is the crop rotate tool. So I'll just come here, crop rotate tool. I want to cut this video of mine into pieces. I want to split it. Maybe I want to split it somewhere here. So I'll just come and position my slider here and use this scissor, click this scissor. I also want to split it somewhere here, maybe split it here. So I'll have two video aspect here. Now the next thing I want to show you is the crop and rotate. I'll just click this one here. You can easily crop a video to where you want it to be. For example, maybe I want to crop myself. I want to close up shot of myself. Let me just over to where I want. Maybe I want to close up shot of myself. So I'll just come to crop and rotate. I'll make sure I've selected the video. Make sure I've selected that. I'll choose crop and rotate. Then I'll just come like that and crop it to somewhere maybe like that, maybe like that. Then I'll just apply. Then if I play my video, you see my video has now been cropped and now is close-ups like a close-up shot. Now somebody can easily see me very well. Now I just want to undo. I don't want to use that. If I just use this button undo, I'll click it undo and it will take me to where I was initially. Now the next thing I want to do, I'll go back to the crop tool again. This time I want to rotate my video. How do I rotate my video? You can easily use this button. I'll just click the video here and you can easily use this button here. You can easily rotate your video. Maybe you want it to be upside down or maybe you want it to be sideways, maybe like that. Now if I play, you can see my video is upside down. Now I'll come back again in the crop and rotate tool. I'll just make my video to come back the way it was. Now the next tool I want to show you is the overlay tool. Now the overlay tool now is good, especially if you want to have two videos. I'll come and add a track, add a video track on top. This one will work with around, it will work with two videos on top, one video on top of the other. So maybe I put this one on top here like so. Yeah, so I'll start with the video. I'll come to the overlay. So maybe you want to put a video side by side in one screen. For example, I'll start by this. Maybe I put this one inside. So this video of mine inside and the door one is on the other side. Now if I play, You can see that. I can even come to overlay again, maybe click this one here, maybe I split this one again. I come and split it, then I'll add another video track on top here. Then I want to pull this video on top here again, so I'm having three videos on top of the other. Now this one also I want to make it to be in form of overlay. Maybe now this one will be in the middle. Yeah, you can see now I have three videos. Maybe let me remove uh, let me remove let me retouch, let me okay, let me just leave it at that. Now if I play, you can see my two videos at the same time. This one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. I have three videos playing at the same time of myself, as you can see. Yeah. Now it seems like I've just gotten. Now the next thing I want to show you is the stabilization. No, before that, let me show you the pan and zoom. Now the next thing I want to show is the pan and zoom. Now under the pan and zoom, maybe I want, let me just clear everything here by pressing Ctrl and delete. I'll come again and pull my video. Uh, Maybe this time I use this video here, and then this time I want to use this picture here. Now what I'll come to pan and zoom. Now with pan and zoom, you can easily make a video to either move left or right, or a picture. This time I'm using a picture. Now I'll just come here. This is how it will be. You can even preview. This is how your video will be. You can even go up, you can even go down like that. You can even zoom in, zoom out. Now I'll just do this with this picture. Maybe zoom in. You just click and drag it and drop it. Then it will give you something like this aspect here, something like that. Now you see if I play, it will zoom in. Let me undo. Let me undo again. Control Z. Now if I see the picture was just like that. Let me try now doing that with the video, pan and zoom. Now this time let's try to use maybe the video is going left, so I'll just come and drop it here. Now maybe I'll extend it so that it starts from there. Now if I click it, you can see the video is going. Let me remove this picture, maybe bring it somewhere here. Now let's play this. See the video is like the video is moving like that. See, so at some point the video might be moving. It's like I'm moving like this. Now let me just now you can also undo this, or you can also remove it. You can just come here and click this, and you can remove these keyframes. Now these are just keyframes. You can remove all the keyframes, then the effect will just go away like that. So if I play, there's nothing. You see, there's no movement. Let me try another one. Maybe now this time let me try zoom. I'll just come again and drop it like that. Maybe let me extend from this point to this point to zoom. So if I play, initially it doesn't move at the start, you can see, then it starts to move. The video is becoming closer like that. See if I'm zooming the camera just like that. Now the next thing I want to show you the stabilization. Now the stabilization is very key, especially is very crucial, especially. Let me remove these videos first. I'll come again, and this time I want to use this video here. Let me play this video. You can see this video is shaking. Maybe somebody is taking the videos, it will be shaking. I was using my phone. I was using my phone to take me the video. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here. We're going to stabilize the video to make it a little bit stable. So I'll just click it and come to stabilize. Then it will give me this dialog box here. I'll just use these presets here. Then I'll just maybe I just adjust this shaking so that it doesn't shake. Adjust it a little bit. There's also advanced options here you can use, but let me just use these ones here. There's also, if you don't know what to do, you can also always ask this question here. Then I'll just stabilize. Then you'll give it a few seconds for it to stabilize. Then after that you can now play. After it has stabilized, let's play. See the video is a little bit stable. compared to previously. This is the original. Let's compare original. See, original was very shaky. Let's preview. Now this is the preview of the current one. You see it's a little bit okay. Now you can always readjust it here so that it becomes more stable. I just play apply, then it will apply to the video. Now the effect, if you want to go back and edit the video again, you can always come and double click this star here, and it will give you these options of stabilize. Then you can edit. You can always edit here, but I don't want to do that. The next thing I want to show you is animation. Now animation is good, especially if you want something to be animated. A video can be animated, text or picture. This time I just still want to use this picture here. Maybe this time I use this picture, I place it on top here, and maybe I come again and use this picture here. Always, if you want to go back to where your media, you can always just click this plus. Now come back again to animation. Now let's say this time I want to make this move on my screen, maybe to the right side. Now animation, I know you might be wondering what is the difference between animation and pan and zoom. Pan and zoom is more moving across the screen, and zooming is more zooming in and out. But now this one is more animated, where something can move right or forward. Now let's try this. You can always click and drop it there, then it will give you these keyframes here where you can adjust how you want it to be. For example, I want this to move, you see that picture has just moved across my screen. Or maybe let me pause it here. Make sure you press your cursor where the picture is selected. Let's say I want this one to move down, so I just come and choose this down and just place it there. Then I can easily adjust this one like this. So you can also come to advanced, add a keyframe, but I don't want to do this. Let me just use easy, so you can see it's going down slowly like that. You can always remove the keyframe by just right clicking on the keyframes. Then you can just remove all the keyframes, or you can remove all the keyframes or just one of the keyframes. Let me try maybe drop this one. Let's see how this one works. So let's see. Now let's play. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it seems like the picture is dropping. Now the next thing I want to show is the highlights. Now under the highlights, maybe you want to highlight some part of the screen, or maybe you want to blur some part of the screen. Maybe let me highlight myself, or maybe highlight this door. So I just come to highlights here. Let me delete this because this one is now disrupting me. Now let me just come and choose some part. You can even maybe you want to darken some part, like here. You can easily darken some part, maybe this door. You make it black, and you can always adjust like that. Now if I play, but I don't want to darken. I just want to uh, I just want to let me come here and remove the effect. I'll just click this one and the effect will go. Now I'll just come again to the highlights here. I want maybe to highlight maybe some makes this place, maybe myself more brighter where I am, maybe here, or this door to be more brighter than the rest of the, maybe that part. Now if I play, you see this part here is more highlighted or darker. You can even blur a section. Maybe if I want to blur some section here, uh, maybe let me just undo this. I'll double click here, I'll just remove this, then I'll come back again here. This time I want to blur, so I'll choose blur. You can easily blur yourself, maybe that part there. Then if I play, see, you can easily blur. You can use that part to blur. Okay. Now that is that. I want us to, let me just undo. Yeah, the next thing is scene detection. Now this one only works if you have many scenes in the video. Maybe the scene detection automatically detects changes in the video scene and cuts the video. Now it can change this, what it detects change in the scene. Like this I just shot in one room, so there's no much scene detection. The next thing, you can also add a logo. You can add a logo to your video. I'll just click this and come to add logo. Then I'll come and look for the logo. Maybe I think I have it here. Maybe I choose this one here. Then yeah, Now the logo will be there and it can run from end to end of the screen. Now if I play it, it will just be there. The logo is there something. Now the next thing I want to show you is the slow motion here. And this slow motion, make sure you've selected your video here. You want to make your video to be slow. For example, if I play, you see this is normal. What about if I want to make it slow? I'll just drag this one, and you see now the video on the timeline is extending and is becoming. Uh, let me just put it now. You see, if I pull this for me to make it slow, you see the video, the timeline is extending. If I play, you see it's a little bit slow. I'm moving a little bit slow. Let me even put it slower. You see, if I play, I'm coming a little bit slow. Now, guys, that's how to use the more tools in movavi video editor. The next time you look at the audio editing here, where you can play around with sound and many other aspects. But for today, we're just looking at the video editing aspect. Guys, subscribe to my channel. You can also give it a thumbs up. You can also make sure you're going to the description section and download the movavi video editor. Now, kindly watch the next video.